Hello everyone and welcome to our video. In today's video, we will learn about the context setting canvas. This canvas was designed to help participants think about the broader context in which the system exists and its overall purpose. This is done by helping them first think about the system through an analytic lens and moving their perspective through a holistic one. This aims for participants to consider the system in its environment and its overall workings within that context. So this canvas looks like this. It has two parts. It has two sections, parts and whole. The main objective of this canvas is to shift the paradigm from thinking and looking at the system to an analytic way to a more holistic way. First, you understand the system through an analytic perspective, which is really reducing down to create account of the whole with reference to combination of various building blocks. Analytic thinking is good for understanding the how, the workings, and increasing the efficiency of the parts and helps with incremental improvements. And then now we move to understand what holistic thinking is. It synthesizes parts to understand them in reference to the broader context that they form part of. It is good for understanding the why, understanding the context, improving systems coordination, and for transformational change. This is how the canvas looks like. For participants to understand and work on this canvas better, you invite them to talk about these two sections around the challenge statement. First, the participants need to be called upon to understand the challenge statement and reflect it in terms of an analytic view. You call them to reflect the advantages and disadvantages of taking an analytic view of the system. Then you ask them to pull out some stickies, putting their thoughts. After they're done with it, you ask them to explain what they think about it and how it really fragments a system and they cannot see a bigger picture. And then you move to a holistic view, the section above, where you invite the participants to reflect on the broader context in which the challenge statement exists within and its function within that context. You ask the participants to take some time, put the stickies, and then after they're done, they can come out and explain what they felt, if they found the interconnections between different parts, and if it helped them to understand the complexity in which the system exists. Now, to understand this canvas better, I have come up with an example that will help us uh, with this canvas. The challenge statement that I have taken for today is global food security in growing adversity of climate change. I have defined the food system in these views through a purple stickies, and I have used the green stickies to talk about the advantages. The red stickies describe the disadvantages here as well. The pink stickies are challenges, and it also helps us understand the broader context and function. So under analytic view, you define global food systems into specific components like policy, production, consumption, based management, and so on. Advantages are quite small and simple. They help us give immediate evidence based on actions, helps us measure goals. They are short-term fixes. They are unintended consequences because of this. It really propagates silos thinking and it gives no visibility on interconnectedness of different factors. Now, to look at global food system in a holistic way is really to understand that global food system is complex and it is interconnected. It involves interdisciplinary subjects like agriculture, economics, climate, governance, and social equity. It requires different actors and factors to come together for its efficient function. There are various advantages. Some of them are it gives systems wide insight, inclusivity, helps to build resilience. The pink stickies here are challenges. It requires a lot of coordination between multiple actors and stakeholders. So, how do we define the broader context and the function? Broader context is really to understand the range of planetary uh, and socioeconomic boundaries. Function is it helps build resilience to climate change, ensures fair access, supports livelihoods, protects natural ecosystems, and helps feeding the global population with healthy food and with sufficiency. So this is how the canvas looks like. I hope you got an understanding of the context setting canvas, and you can check out the link to the canvas in the description below. And I hope you stay tuned and you're waiting for our next video.